Welcome back to the channel, guys. My name is Michael. Some people call me Star-Lord. If you get it, you get it. But in today's video, long overdue, we're going to be reviewing the Pulsar 4849G Turbo, similar to the G25 550. I have the .72 AR and the T51R mod on it. Love this turbo, but let's get right into it, listen to it, and talk about it a little bit. All right, just to make things clear, big turbo upgrade, original location. It doesn't have that Sidewinder relocator with the battery and everything going away and the turbos here. That looks cool and all, but I am not wanting to go down that route. So it does fit back here. As you can see, it's right there. Hopefully I can actually capture it. It's pretty hard with this camera setup. All right, before any of you guys even ask, I have the InGen air intake right here going to the Pulsar 4849G Turbo with the T51R mod. And then going from there, I have the CVF aluminum intercooler piping that goes into my Garrett intercooler right there with my custom paint that I need to kind of touch up and fix. That goes into the same CVF aluminum intercooler cold side charge pipe with the Pulsar 51 or 50 millimeter tile style blow off valve. And I'm not sure if you can see it, but it is down there. And then it goes to recirculating. Right here is where it connects to the Symposer delete. That way it has the vacuum. And then out the back side of the turbo, on the hot side, it goes to a Whoosh catless downpipe to an AWE track exhaust. Now, in my opinion, I think this car is decently loud, very droney now with this big turbo, along with it being catless. So if it was a high flow cat downpipe, I think it would sound amazing, take maybe a little bit of the drone out, because the exhaust only has a resonator, so it's pretty loud. If you could, please hit that like, comment, subscribe, and I think 85 to 90% of you that watch these videos are not subscribed. So if you could, please hit that subscribe. Help grow the channel. That way we could get going on more builds, new builds, buying a new car, stuff like that. Because right now, this free stuff sucks. Camera placement. I can't even see that mirror. Oh well. Oh well. I tell you what, the amount of turbo noise that comes out of this thing is insane. And the flutter is unreal. So sick. It sounds so good. Now, getting into the review of this turbo, I love it. I mean, I'm being, I guess you could say, biased, since this is the only turbo I've had. I haven't switched setups before. So, I mean, like, it has all the right noises. It does what I need it to do. It's not overbearing or anything like that. I've had multiple people in the car with me. I think it's droney, but I mean, they have V8s that are big turbo or heads cam, like you guys have seen in my other videos. Nathan, that one, we were in that. That car is loud everywhere, whether you're in the inside of it or on the outside of the car. It is loud all the time. So makes me realize that this car really isn't that loud compared to those. So that's a plus for you guys that are wanting to go big turbo and go catless and a straight pipe with just a resonator. That way it's loud, yes, but it's not loud compared to those other cars that you could have. That being said, for a daily driver, this car 10 out of 10. I'd recommend it stock turbo, but I'd highly recommend the big turbo setup because I think it's perfect. I think there's no need to go aux fuel or anything with this turbo setup. I think it does exactly what I want when I want it. It makes me happy every time I drive it. I get on it occasionally, like I'm not always beating on it, especially on days that I work. I'm just trying to get to work, and it's a nice commuter. On days I want to get rowdy, it'll get rowdy, and you'll see. I really hope you guys can hear that, because that is insane. Actually insane for how much this thing flutters and whistles. Another thing about it is when you get other people that are car enthusiasts into this car, and you're like, yeah, it's got a big turbo and all that, they're all like, oh, yeah, it's a Focus. But then once they actually hear it, they're like, wow, that's pretty sick actually for this kind of car. You would not expect it. Like, I don't know, it's sick. I wish it wasn't so busy right now so I could get on it. So hopefully on my way back home after this drive, I can get on it and show you guys some clips. But these old heads are pissing me off. So that's something else though, guys. What else would you like to see content-wise for this vehicle? More POV drives, more 360 camera drives like I'm getting these clips right now. What are you wanting more? I'd like to go to more car meets. However, I get nervous when it comes to recording at the car meets. I don't know why, I just do. Even though there's cameras everywhere, people recording, people taking pictures. So it's like, in a way you think I would blend in, but I don't know. I just feel weird doing that. There's something else I want to mention to you guys. Maybe somebody in the comments could help me out here and kind of like pinpoint the problem, because every now and again when I get on the car, I'm not sure if it's because I'm right at that like 170 temp for the oil, but I'll get on it and do a nice heavy pull. This dude is on my ass. But anyway, I'll do a nice pull, and then I'll have like smoke come from the vents, and it doesn't smell like coolant, it doesn't smell like oil. But I had one of the guys that I had in the car on a test drive, not test drive, but like I was showing him the car. He has a big turbo Camaro, and he said it kind of smells like a melting, burning of like the heat shield or something like that, where what's around the turbo area. Could that be what it is, where it's like the shield is melting or getting hot, or the foam, the insulation in the engine bay is getting hot and melting? I don't know. You guys let me know what you think, but it's a good amount of smoke. Sheriff. Nice truck behind it though. He's turning this way. He didn't even look over here. He don't care. He don't know I'm big turbo. That's the thing. If he knew that, he'd have whipped the Yui. Not a bad pull. Got up to 60 real quick. Is it just me? Or like when you see a guy out like that and you turbo, or you have a supercharger, or maybe even a loud exhaust, okay? But do you like kind of get on it a little bit to see if they turn their head? Yeah, I do it every time, and when they don't, I'm like, you have no taste. You have no taste. You terrible taste. Or you don't like cars, you're weird. I don't know. Maybe I'm the weird one for thinking that way. But I think it's funny every single time, because I'm let down every single time. So yeah, I would definitely recommend getting a big turbo. Save up for it and do it. It's worth it, 100%. You'll have a whole lot more fun with it, and you won't get bored with the car, because the power it puts down, the sounds it makes with the blow-off valve, the wastegate, the spool, the turbo, the flutter, every time, love it, every time. Most of the time I drive this car with nothing on, like no music, no nothing, and just listen to it, because I just like it that much. Now also, probably because I'm a car guy, and I'm sure you guys do too. If you go with this Pulsar turbo, the 4849, you won't be disappointed at all. Now, you can always go with other turbos. I can't speak on those turbos or how they sound. I'm sure there's other videos, but what's hard is to capture the sound of the turbo in videos. It's just a lot easier in person to hear it. But enough of me talking and yip-yapping, wasting your guys' time on listening. Let's just listen to straight big turbo, amazing sounds. Now that this car is actually fixed, it is so much fun to drive. I love it every single time I get in. Even though it's my daily driver, I hate doing that to it, but I mean, it's just a Focus ST. Not saying it's just, but it is a Focus ST. It's meant, I feel like, to be a commuter car, but it's a fun commuter car. So I just hate putting all the miles on it. I would like to keep it down that way. I could have more fun putting more power into it. But it needs to be reliable, which it is reliable right now. If you could, please hit that like, comment, subscribe. And I think 85 to 90% of you that watch these videos are not subscribed. So if you could, please hit that subscribe. Help grow the channel. That way we could get going on more builds, new builds, buying a new car, stuff like that. Because right now, this free stuff sucks.